Hey, PT Jamie here. And today, we're just filling in the time. You know, when you want to create something, but you don't know what you want to create, and you don't have a whole lots of times. That's what this day was. So I'm using that there air dry modeling clay, y'all. I'll put the actual name of it in the description box below, along with the information about the two molds that I'm using right there. So any hootles, that's what I'm doing. I'm taking little bits of the clay because I don't have a whole lot left, so I'm like, well, you know what? Let's just use it up, y'all. Use it up, because this is not my favoriteest clay, but it's pretty good, y'all. Okay, there, I'm gonna show you the pack. It's Polyform. So I'm taking off small chunks, and I'm kind of seeing if it's about the same size of the mold, if it looks like it's going to fill up the whole volume of it. And it's okay if there's a little extra, you know, thickness to it, and it's okay if it's shallow too, just saying, because it's true. See, that one goes in pretty good, and the other one next to it is kind of tall. So anyway, I am not going for perfection here. So I'm not worried about the little wrinkles and folds and stuff and little crackages that you get around the edges on these things. I don't have a plan for what I'm going to use these for, if I should ever even use them. Once they are totally dry, they will go in my baggie of faces, because this particular one's a face mold. It belonged to my friend Alice, and I borrowed it, and I have since found one with coupon, and so now I own this mold myself, just not this particular actual one I'm using, just saying. So you make the ball about the size of the mold. Does it look like it's going to fill it up? Yep, then it's probably good. Okay, as you can see, I'm picking the mold up off the table there because I'm pushing it in the clay ball, and I'm also holding it from the bottom. I found it easier for me, y'all, and we know we're talking about me here. Okay. So putting it in there, and I'm kind of holding it with the one thumb because they want to bounce back out, because this is not an overly wet or sticky clay. It's kind of which is why I need to go ahead and get it all gone, which is what I was doing and what I did accomplish, y'all. Spoiler alert, I used it all. So anyways, the little black things back there that look like trays, I'm using them for trays. It's kind of a woven plastic look to it, and I got them from the Dollar Trees a while back, some time ago. And the girl, when I checked out, she said there's supposed to be a basket, you know, bottom part basket that these go to, because these are lids. And I'm like, yeah, I kind of thought that because they look like lids, but there are no baskets back there for them to go with at all. So anyway, so I got the two for $1. Just saying. Now these two pink molds I got from AliExpress. Don't do it, y'all. Don't get them. Okay, they are not detailed faces, and this particular one is really deep, and it has ears inside. So I'm trying to mold the ears because I'm like, why not? Let's just see what they look like, right? So yeah, those ears just they don't even look like an ear, y'all. Just saying. I don't know. No. And I don't know what the faces are going to look like because I've never used them, but there again, they don't appear to be too detailed. So I'm making two even-ish size balls here, clay balls, to press out these wings so they'll be even-ish. And I have a fair amount in there, so I'm like, well, you know, let's just scoot this extra stuff out, which y'all can do. Okay? Just saying. Y'all can do that. So now this is a Prima Finabar, Prima. No, I don't know. Prima. It's definitely Prima. So anywho, description box, y'all. Just saying, description box. And Yeah, beautiful wings. They mold just beautifully. Just saying. Use a coupon. So now I'm going to pop these out because now I got this little extra clay over here. So, yeah, just going to pop them out. As you can see, they come out pretty good. The word of caution, when you're popping things out of their mold, be careful when you press on the bottom that you don't necessarily distort or smoosh it, because that's very prone to happen with noses. Okay, because they're sticky outy further than any other part on the face. Just saying. So here I am just making some more balls again. And believe it or not, I did sped this part up a little bit. I played with this maybe 20-30 minutes, maybe. How long's our video? I don't know. About 11-12 minutes, y'all. Is there a photo montage? I don't think there's a photo montage. I don't remember. We'll find out when we get there. So here I am going to take various tools, and in this case it's a pokey tool because the face didn't come out perfectly. So I am just going to make some more scratches on the face. I know it went so fast I couldn't see if y'all could see either. So I'm just going to be altering these. They all don't need to look the same, y'all. I know the purpose of the mold is so you can get exactly the same thing repeatedly, but I like unique and individual things. So I goof around and play around, and sometimes I twist noses, and sometimes I untwist noses, and sometimes I make their nostrils bigger, and sometimes I scratch in their faces and stamp in their faces, as I'm doing in that one. Can you see? Sort of, maybe. And sometimes I forget to take autofocus off, and sometimes I do remember to put it off. So, and the backs of them, if you need them smaller or, more shallow, you can certainly sand it after they get dry, y'all. Don't try to sand these when they're still dampish, and these are still dampish. You saw, they were, here I'm making this one nostril's just weird on this one, so I just got a sharpish pencil and poked it in there. It won't matter because I can paint them or cover them with tissue paper or just whatever I feel like. And I'm just doing weird things with these things. Now, since I did this video, I found at the Tuesday morning they had some of those We Are Memory Keepers, those things with the little balls on the end of them, that you can form stuff with, embossing ball pen things. I don't know what they are. I don't know. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is I found some of them at the Tuesday mornings for a reasonable price, so I picked them up. But that was after I filmed this video, because this was just something to fill in the time. And I wanted to make something, but I'm like, what do I want to make? I don't know. Hey, let's just take these molds over here and just use up the rest of that clay. And I was all like, yeah, sure, sounds good to me, APJJB. Rattle, rattle, rattle. If I've not said so lately, just let me take a moment to say so now. Do you know what's coming? I really do appreciate each and every one of you. I do. Your kind comments. Your shares. Do you share my videos? Maybe you should start sharing a video or two on your Facebook page, on your timeline. It might could help me out. Or maybe not. I don't know. I appreciate you sharing them, though. I appreciate your likes. Did I say that already? Your thumbs up. Have you given me a thumb up yet? Click it. Click it right now, y'all. And subscriptions. Hey, if you've not already subscribed, would you please take a moment to just subscribe and click on the bell So it gets the little gray marks around the bell, and then that way you'll get notifications of when I have new videos, and you'll get fair warning that I'll be going live or that I am live, because I do that typically on the third Thursdays of the month. No promise, no guarantees, and things might change. Look! See, they're all the same, but they're all different. Okay? Now, they have dried for a few hours. Did they dry overnight? You know, they might have been overnight or just a few hours. I'm lying. I don't remember. It might have been just a few hours, y'all. Could have been overnight. I know, I'm repeating myself. So we're going to pop these out and turn them over so that we can get good airflow around the part that was on the bottom. We're going to take these pink ones out. You know, they look mannequin-y-ish. They don't have definite eye formation, and that's just, will I ever use these again? I don't know. I'm not going to throw them away. The bottom of that one was really thin. That one was like an alien head. I mean, look at all, oh, excuse me, shoot. All that big old forehead on that one. Sorry, y'all. Anyway, I think we're almost out of time, so I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for watching, and happy arting, y'all.